It's the beginning of the month and the votes are in. They have been counted and you can rest assured that they have been verified. You know what time it is. Hello friends and welcome back to YouTuber of the Month 2022, and here we are in April already. Now if this is the first time you popped along to the contest, it's quite simply this. Over 10 years ago, JasonRelaxation started this contest to shine a spotlight, bring into the fold all the new and small YouTubers in the gaming community. A contest that every month sees a brand new YouTuber of the month who will then go on to select 5 nominees to go forward to be possibly YouTuber of the month the very next month. Now to be eligible to be a nominated YouTuber of the month, well that's quite simple. There's only 3 rules. The first rule is, well, you need to be below 1,000 subs because this is for new and small YouTube channels. 2, of course, should be quite self-explanatory, and that is you need to have a gaming channel because this is for new and small YouTubers in the gaming community. And 3, you need to have some sort of on-screen personality. Now that doesn't mean you have to show your face on camera, no, it just means you have to be passionate about gaming and put out content on a regular and consistent basis. And if you think that you qualify for those 3 rules, then you never know, you may one day be nominated for YouTuber of the Month. Of course you're not here to hear me waffle on about all the rules and regulations, because all that information is down there, yeah, down there in the description, and you can read it at your leisure. What you're here for is to find out who's going to be YouTuber of the Month for April 2022. Now let me tell you, this was a very close run race, and at the end of the day it was all down to the channel that could, well, just get a little bit more physical.
So some news has arrived, and it's about YouTuber of the Month. So I lost again? I can't believe it. No, it's quite the opposite. You won, you crazy mother. Hot diggity dang. Well, hot dang indeed. I can't quite believe it. Let's start with a big Space Harrier thank you to the fantastic Thundermoose. Super awesome channel, what a creator, and just, yeah, absolutely blown away that he kind of considered me as one of the 5 nominees after he won. So a big thank you to him. Obviously, you know, an equally big thank you to everyone that voted, and not just for me but for the 4 other truly fabulous, you know, nominees. That is one of the big kind of benefits, advantages of the, you know, the competition itself. Is to kind of find out, explore, engage with other channels that perhaps you haven't, you know, come across previously. And being transparent, for me, the last month there was 2 channels that I didn't follow. Wasn't that, you know, wasn't close to their existence, let alone their content. So through the process, I was able to yeah, learn and kind of enjoy some of their amazing vids that they put out. So yeah, awesome stuff. You know, 4 really cool nominees. So yeah, I've been doing YouTube for just over a year, so it's a big old, you know, big milestone for me. And to be frank, if I have a, you know, year quite like I have done over the last 12 months this year, then I'll be, you know, I'll be more than happy. But yeah, really enjoyed, you know, putting out the content, having some fantastic, you know, retro banter with everyone. You know, exchanging, you know, a few gifts, doing some live streams. I mean, I've been having a whale of a time, and hopefully that's clear through the content and the engagement that I'm putting out. But to be frank, I'm just more of the same going forward for this year. Just want to, yeah, just have as much fun as I've been having in the past, and then I'll be a happy guy, which is cool. So yeah, big thank you to everyone. And now I guess on to my 5 nominees. So there may be some channels that you're aware of, some that you're not aware of. So what I'd ask is please take the time to enjoy some of their content, particularly those that you may not have come across before. And most importantly, at the end of it, make a place a vote, get engaged, be part of the process, be part of the community, and support Stuart, Generation Pixel, in all the great work that he does. And let's talk about the nominees. So first up, we've got Dad Racer. Dad Racer is the kind of guy that epitomises cool. He wears the old sunglasses, the shades, 24/7. I suspect all of his bloody family do as well. A really, really upbeat, lovely fella. Content is, it's really, really varied. He does pickups, gameplay, playthroughs, heavily trades with other tubers, other people in the community. And at that point, like all 5 of the nominees, he's a real kind of community player. So you'll always see him in the comments, always up for a bit of banter. Top guy. And the next nomination is going to be for Daily Retro. It's a channel that's probably been going for around a year or so. Fantastic content as well, obviously led by the awesome Dale. Very, very keen to engage the community. He's done I think a series that made a lot of people jealous when he was exploring other people's games rooms, doing interviews, asking like loads of questions, and that was really, really fascinating. He joins like live streams and podcasts. He'll regularly kind of comment on people's videos. He looks out for games for other people. Absolutely top bloke. He's very recently started a new series as part of his pickups and his update videos, where he'll give some gaming news as well. So wonderful content and really worth checking out. And the next nominee is GameZone Birdrum. Again, another really well embedded community player. Hadn't long finished on the fantastic 12 streams at Christmas, and then he launched into the Sonic Rings challenge. So he's always putting out really good vids, really good content, loads of amazing pickups, really good product reviews. He mainly picks on, or quite often he'll pick on more exotic consoles or import consoles, but really constructive, honest feedback against those. And to kind of top everything off, he embeds some really nice scenery from the Scottish Highlands into his videos, and of course it wouldn't be the GameZone Birdrum without the birds. So yeah, another great nominee. And next up, I've got Retro and Import Gamer, run by the fantastic James. Hasn't been long on YouTube, but my oh my, has he chosen retro, that's for sure. His collection is phenomenal. He put out like a 2-episode game room tour going through his collection, and it probably broke the bloody internet. It was just incredible. I watch his content. He's such a knowledgeable guy that I learn things every time I watch. I got my notepad ready on my phone to jot down some of his recommendations, because he's got such great taste and credibility that quite often I think if he's calling out a good game, then it's something worth certainly worth looking at. And he's got really involved in the community, not just in terms like kind of comments and watching other people's videos, but the Master System Challenge. He's got involved in VRs. He's put out a lot of very, very good content in a short period of time, and to me that makes him a worthy nominee. And my final nominee is going to be Retro Reminiscence. It's a tuber. It's the first tuber that I probably started engaging with, really watching his content. But certainly the first person that kind of reached out to me, and we had a bit of a chat. And he's kind of supported, gave me a bit of guidance, but above all, I just really loved watching his channel. It's in the name of the channel, the Reminiscence. It's all about him exploring, his nostalgia for games predominantly. There's some toys in there as well, but mainly for video games. He's kind of adorned by this crazy NES wall, which is just mind-blowing. Lots of pickups, reviews, top 5s, top 10s, video responses, trades. He covers absolutely everything, and a really, really good guy. So another channel that's really worth checking out. And that's my 5 nominees. It was not easy because there's so much great content out there. So if there's channels within the 5, and I'm guessing they may well be, that you haven't come across before, then I'd invite you to go along, say hi to them, check out their content, and just enjoy some of that great stuff that's doing its rounds in the community. And finally, as well as saying a big thank you again, I just ask you to get behind this competition. Support the nominees, support Stuart, Generation Pixel in what he's doing, and cast your vote. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.
So there you have it, my friends. The winner for April 2022 is none other than the wonderful, the spectacular, the very, very physical RetroEdge UK. Now, of course, as the rules dictate, he had to send us 5 nominees for next month's YouTuber of the Month. And of course, let's go over them one more time. First up, we have the man who will buy games from anywhere in the world, and that is Retro and Import Gamer. Secondly, the only place I would ever get my news from, and that is Daily Retro. Thirdly, we have probably the coolest man ever to be on YouTuber of the Month, and that is none other than Dad Racer. Coming in at number 4, we have, well, the maestro of the NES himself, Retro Reminiscence. And last but not least, we have the man who keeps wild animals in his very own game room, and that is none other than Game's own Birdroom. So there you go, my friends, that's the 5 nominations. I want you to get out there and vote. It's really simple to vote. You just drop the name of the person that you want to vote or the channel that you want to win in the comments below. Now please remember, you have to have an active YouTube subscription to do this, and it also has to be older than 3 months. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all take part in this month's YouTuber of the Month. And until, well, next month, cheerio!